Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another cook with me. Well, today we're going to do a little bit more party prep. The party's not till middle of December, but it's never too early to get things done when you can. So if you remember, last week we made some pumpkin bread. I have made, and I will show you a little snippet, I have made some date nut bread. All right, we'll give it a taste test. I already did. Good. I thought it was going to be more dense, but it's quite fluffy and quite delicious. This is a perfect bread to have cream cheese on. Delicious tasting. Give it a try. Dayton nut bread. My son won't eat it. He doesn't like nuts and things. It made 4 of the mini loaves. So I'll keep one out, put 3 in the freezer. That's it. Talk to you later. But today we're going to make a couple of candies. They're very simple candies. Yesterday I made some turtles. They are now in the freezer, but I will bring one out and show you what they look like a little bit later. But right now we're going to make some nonpareils. How many of you like nonpareils? I remember that was one of my favorite things to get in the box when we went to the movies when I was a kid. Now these will be a little bit bigger than the nonpareils in the box, which were teeny tiny, but we'll have fun making them. I'm going to take you down to the counter. The other candy we're going to make is fudge, an easy 2-ingredient chocolate fudge. So let me take you down to the counter and I'll show you how we get started with the nonpareils. Okay, the ingredients are very simple. We have some chocolate wafers, and these are melting chocolate, and they're dark chocolate, like semi-sweet. Okay, and we have some little sprinkles. I also have about a tablespoonful of shortening that I will add to the melted chocolate just to make it a little bit smoother. So we're going to start by putting this chocolate in the microwave. And we're going to do this in 30-second intervals and then come and stir it. And we'll put it back in until it has reached its nice melty consistency. Back in a second. Now while that is melting, we're just going to take these sprinkles and we're going to sprinkle them all over my pan. Make sure we get up there so we have plenty of room. Okay. All right, I'll back when it's melted. Okay, you can see this is nicely melted. Took me 3 times. I'm just going to add this. This just helps to lighten the chocolate a little bit. So we're just going to stir this around until it melts in that nice hot chocolate. And it gives it a nice shine. I might have to give this another quick little zap. Let me give it about 15 seconds. Okie dokie. That should do it. Gotta Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to take and pour this into a bag. And I am going to cut just a little bit off the tip here. And make some little dollops on this paper. Whoa, too much. I think I have a little bit too big of a hole, so we're going to have to work with it, but we'll have to go slowly here. Ooh, I got a big piece of pieces of that. Well, I don't see any more little spots I can use. So what we're going to do now is let this set. And I could possibly make some more. Let me see if I can find another cookie sheet, and if I can, I'll put some more sprinkles on it and use up the rest of the chocolate. Okay, while that is setting up, let's move on to the fudge. I'm going to use 1 bag of Hershey's chocolate bits. And 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Now remember, this is sweetened condensed milk, not evaporated milk. There's a difference. Let me get that out of the way. Just a second. Need to get a piece of paper towel. Okay, back to the 30-second intervals. And I have an 8x8 pan here that is got parchment paper in it. What I did is I sprayed the pan before I put the parchment paper in, and that lets the parchment paper stick to it nicely. So I'll be back in a minute. I think we're pretty well there. That just took 2 times. Let's just mix this and make sure everything is very well combined. Now you can add other things to this. You can add nuts, or you can add chocolate chips. I'm not adding anything because it's for a party, and I like to keep nut things at a minimum when I'm working with a party, because I don't know who might have sensitivity to nuts. And my son, who'll be at the party, doesn't like nuts and things. I remember when they were little and I'd make fudge, I'd have to put nuts in half of it, and that way we knew we'd get some. Because otherwise they'd eat it all. Try to get it as even as possible. There you go, all set. We'll put it in the refrigerator, let it set up, and I'll be back when it's ready to cut. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we can do with these nonpareils. There you go. Strange looking ones will eat. Somebody's getting a big one. If I had a piping bag, I think they would have come out in a better shape, but they'll be fine. They'll taste just fine. Okay, this is what they look like. Now, here's what we're going to do. Get my little container. And there you go. Ready for another day. Let's see if I can find a funny looking one and I'll take a taste test. Now, how bad can this be? Seriously, folks. Delicious. I know, it was a sacrifice for me to do that. Make some nonpareils, that's easy. Okay, one more thing, we'll wait for the fudge. And I'll be back then. See you in a bit. Okay, here we are. I'm just going to take this parchment paper away. Now, I am not going to cut this because I'm going to put it in the freezer. So I'm actually going to freeze it in a block. But I will cut one little square for a taste test. Here we go again. Very chocolatey, very sweet, and smooth. Very good. So I think we've had enough sugar for one day. I'm going to put all these things in the freezer. They'll be all set to go. And I'm going to find something salty. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Make these treats. They'll be fun to make. And I will see you on Wednesday. We're having a craft day. And I think Wednesday we will be doing the centerpiece for the kitchen table. So until I see you, have a great day, afternoon, morning, night, whatever it is. If you're watching football, I hope your team wins. Hope my team wins. And I'll see you again Wednesday. Until then, everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.